welcome to a single player playthrough of the campaign Starcraft Brood War expansion. We're going to be starting off with the Protoss, and then the Terran, and then the Zoig. So for now, Protoss, episode 4. Protoss campaign. The stand and nefarious Zerg overmind has been destroyed in the Protoss homeworld of Aya, now lies in smoke and ruin. As the executor of the remaining Protoss forces, you must now attempt to reunite your beleaguered people and save them from the ravenous Zerg who still roam mindlessly across the blackened fields of Aya. Escape from Aya.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, it seems we must fend for ourselves.
Aldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Ire is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your Conclave did. They are dead now, Aldaris. Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people, the Dark Templar.
Your people? We would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented Conclave, Aldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the warp gate. After the gate has been secured, Fenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis.
There he is.
Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
He looks so weird.
We shall see.
Hey boys, mind if we tag along? I figure you're heading anywhere.
I like the old Jim Raynor.
Here with the Zerg.
Commander
Got more
Raynor,
personality.
as ever, your assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
Alright. Zeratul's got to get to that warp gate. So let's get him over there. Ah, we got a new save. Right. Let's see. Well, Brood War. B. P1. Protoss 1.
You address me. Antaro Adum.
So the first level's surely got to be a bit more of a tutorial-ish level, you would think.
Destroy these Nidus canals so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them.
Due to new players, imagine if, well, maybe you had to have the original Starcraft in order to play the campaign expansion, if you see what I mean. So maybe you couldn't just skip straight to the Brood War campaign.
Will be done. I do this for my
Hopefully the sound is okay.
So be it. I do this for Iron. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Iron. So be it. Your order is a Templar.
have to do the original, but you don't have to play them in order. Yeah.
It will be
Because
done.
I thought maybe it starts you off with a level. Did I just go back on myself?
I do this for iron.
Whoops.
So be
I was
it.
just following it round.
It will be done. So be it.
Entaro Adun, there is no time to waste. We must join our brethren in battle.
Let's go. Oh wow, look at that. I'm trying to micro that. I can't even see the health bars without clicking all over it. Hopefully I got a good deal out of that. Alright, kill these.
I do this for ire. So be it. I do this for ire.
Hi Rise, is it changed to StarCraft?
It will be done.
My Twitch.
Your orders, Templar.
I'm streaming this over at twitch.tv/live
I do this for ire.
at the moment.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. So be it. You impress me. Entaro Adun.
We don't want Ultralisks coming out. Uh-oh. Looks like one's already out. Oh, you can see him here.
Entaro Adun.
Must be a detector nearby, such as an Overlord.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun.
The sound is loud. Sure is. I think the sound is the same as what I left it at from the previous playthrough, and there wasn't problems with that, so I'm going to keep it where it is.
I do this for ire.
I mean, maybe a little lower, but really, you don't need to hear me talk too much anyway. It's more of a playthrough of the campaign itself.
Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. Entaro Adun. Will be done. Entaro Adun. I do this for ire. Entaro Adun. I do this for ire.
Right, lads.
Zeratul, this is all that remains of our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way. You think as I do.
Your orders, Templar.
have engaged the enemy.
Keep your orders, Templar. You address me.
Such a bully. I think I can just walk straight through, really. Kushti.
You address me, Executor. I have located the warp gate. We must hurry and evacuate the Kali survivors before the Zerg return. Your orders,
Just worry about getting your people through the gate, Executor. Fenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Get in there, then. I assume this is fine. Yeah, okay. If it's going to make me lose at that point, I'll be pretty upset. Alrighty. Dunes of Shakuras.
Entaro Tassadar, Executor. The survivors from Ire have made it safely through the gate. Yet, amidst the chaos of our retreat, we lost contact with Fenix and Raynor. I fear that they may have been overrun by the Zerg.
fear not, Artanis. Fenix is as stalwart a warrior as I have ever known, and the Terran Raynor has proven himself to be highly resourceful in the past. I for one believe that they made it here safely. But while we wait for word from them, we must reconnoiter the surrounding area and find a suitable location for a more permanent settlement. Once we're situated, we can begin to search for the Dark Templar.
Establish a base and find the Dark Templar. Can do.
I long for combat. Gaogola, honor guide me.
Well, that's some new tile set right there.
Honor guide me.
That's what it used to look like.
Gaogola. Toradun, honor guide me.
Executor, there are Zerg on Shakuras. They must have taken control of the warp gate on Ire.
Toradun. Isatsu, thus I serve. House, thus I serve. Gaogola, thus I serve. Toradun, Gaogola, honor guide me. Gaogola, honor guide me.
I'm wondering, for the sake, would you prefer that I keep the webcam next to the other portrait? Or I can move it over to the left-hand side, aka here, so that when I do swap back and forth between the old version of StarCraft and the new version, you can actually see the old portrait. Because my portrait blocks the old portrait when I swap back.
Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Toradun. Gaogola. Thus I serve. Gaogola. Isatsu. Thus I serve. Gaogola. House. You must construct additional pylons.
Ah. The old pylon dilemma. Roger, roger. Does this count as a base then? Because if I just found the Dark Templar right now, does that just skip the level? Okay. Let's try to move all the elements. So I'm moving those over. try to get it to work. That's about as... Oh, hello. Dark Templar found me. I'll let the Dark Templar finish him off and try to save my zealots.
Zeratul. Glad I am to...
Sorry.
Many decades, but the strange gas that have followed you here seem ill-tempered. Well met, my brother. Indeed, these creatures...
Ah, my webcam now blocks the minimap, but that's not as important.
For the sanctity of life. Once we have secured this area...
Because I only do it just to show off the old portraits and the old look every now and then.
I'm sure the matriarch will be eager to hear your tale as well.
Executor, we have received a transmission from Raynor and Fenix.
You must construct
They're
additional
still
pylons.
alive and are fighting to retake the warp gate on Ire. We must secure the gate on this side without delay.
Yes.
So now I've got to destroy the Zerg base. My mission is clear. I can block the movement commands. I don't like doing that too much because you can see what you can build and stuff like that. I've always thought that was an important thing to look at. I know quite a lot of streamers block the movement commands, but I think that's quite bad. I think I like to see what people are pressing and clicking on buttons, what kind of thing they can build.
Or Raynor. They must still be on Ire.
Build this fucking thing quick. I'll probably go back. That didn't die as quickly as I'd like. Now let's see if the save even worked. Okay. It did.
Very well.
I don't remember the Nexus glowing whenever you build. So this might be a new Brood War thing. I don't remember it glowing like that.
So be it. For I, very well. For I long for combat. I long for combat. What now calls? Yes, I long for combat. Yes, Julio, I long for combat. Yes, Julio. Very well. So be it. For iron. Am I long for combat.
See, you can see I want to build a forge here. So I can maybe get some cannons. I'm totally and utterly leaving my base exposed though. Yeah. Wondering when they was going to attack. Ah, clever. It hit. This is it. Don't go for my base. Distract them. Whilst I can get at least a cannon or two. Stop my base from getting wrecked. Whilst I'm trying to push my agenda.
You have not enough minerals.
I know, I'm working on the minerals.
You have not enough minerals. I long for combat. So be it. Very well.
So the Dark Templars, they have super high damage, but they're very squishy. So ideally, get a couple of zealots to tank it, or at least maybe sacrifice them just so I can take this down. Not perfect, but maybe good enough to get myself an expansion. Because I can set up a bunch more cannon towers down here. And we all know how effective cannon towers are. They've done pretty well for me when I've been trying to cheese other levels. It's not even so much cheese, it is a bit of cheese. Okay, I'll give you that, but it is effective. Cannons and pylons are an effective way to not only hold a defensive position, but also be slightly aggressive too. So it's in my interest, I think, to get a few cannons set up, and then I can get a nexus and go from there. Got quite a few buildings available to me, but I'm probably just going to stick with... Well, actually, can I get Dark Templar? I don't think I can go for Dark Templar at the moment. A few cannons and whatnot should keep that safe.
So be it. What now calls? I long for combat.
There we go. And now we get a cybernetics core.
We've not enough minerals. I long for combat. So be it. Very well. Yes.
If you get far away enough from them, I think you only take a very small amount of damage. That's what it looked like. I can't go for Dark Templar. Ah, that's what I thought. My cannons say hello. Probably mass Dark Templar and just... Although you can't do much about the Overlords, you can nuke down the spore colonies. They can see you. It's too many.
You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. What now, claws? What now, claws? It's all death. Am I? So be it. Very well. She is waiting for iron. Very well. For iron. So be it. Very well.
There is no sign of Fenix or Raynor. They must still be on Ire.
He was doing so well. He was doing so well. And then the detector came and spoiled the fun. I thought I was like, well clever with that.
Very well. For iron. I'm waiting. Very well. So be it. Yes. Am I? Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, it was an unupgraded spore colony. By default, I sort of saw it as something else. Could just go Mass Archon. That works too. What's the cheapest version of Archon? I guess it depends how many resources you got. But generally speaking, double Dark Templar combined, although am I thinking Starcraft 2 style? Maybe it's only High Templar that can combine. Doesn't show me an ability, probably something you have to research. You get... Oh, there's a different one. There's Dark Archon. Probably don't need any more. workers. Probably got enough. Can't combine. Nope. 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 It might be later on in the campaign then, I guess, because it doesn't look like it's available to me right now, which is a bit of a shame. Get some dragoons in the back so I can deal with detectors, flying detectors, overlords.
So be it. Require gas. Receiving. Initiating. Waiting. I am needed.
True. I'm very early on in the campaign. Sometimes I overthink it, but you never know sometimes. You think, oh, alright, I'm probably strong enough now, and then you go and attack and you lose everything. It can be quite punishing sometimes.
Instructions.
Destroy the Zerg base. I feel confident. As long as I'm focusing the right buildings and stuff like that. At these first.
Instructions. You've not enough resources.
Will the dragoons be able to get across the bridge?
Upgrade complete.
Oh god, you're so clunky. Get out of the way.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require great complete gas. Yes. So be it. My life for hire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What are they doing over here?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I'm waiting. Very well.
I think we might have control of this situation now. I'm looking forward to playing some Terran actually, so I can get back into tanks. Although I do like Protoss as well.
Vespine gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough time for Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's get that main down.
You must construct additional pylons. I long for combat.
Executor, my crew and I will remain here on Ire and shut the gate down on this side. It's the only way to make sure that the Zerg won't send more reinforcements to Shakuras.
You will be hopelessly outnumbered. And once the gate is shut down, there will be no one to save you should you be overrun.
In case you're curious, I can't increase their
I'm a man of
volume,
action. What can I say?
their voices, without increasing the noises of the combat.
My duty is to Ire after all.
Farewell then, brave warriors. We will send through all the troops we can spare.
Thanks. You kids just remember to play nice from now on, okay? Wish us luck.
Legacy of the Cell Naga.
I am Raszagal, matriarch of the Dark Templar, and I welcome you and your companions to our world.
Yeah, she looks a lot more basic like
Zeratul has
Artanis.
informed me of the fall of
It's
Dark,
Kerrigan!
and I am deeply grateful.
Look at that hair.
I am one of the few Dark Templar old enough to remember our ancestral home with clarity. Yet no matter how tragic the circumstances, it is clear that fortune has reunited our people. We Dark Templar will never forget our banishment from Ire, nor the Conclave's sins against us. But you and your companions are no longer of the Conclave. The example set by your fallen hero, Tassadar, has shown you that when the light and dark sides of our energies are united, our power is undeniable.
But Matriarch, the Zerg who have followed us here are unlike any enemy the Protoss have ever known.
You speak the truth, Judicator. And yet, there lies a dormant power here that can help us to scour the Zerg from Shakuras forever. Long ago, we Dark Templar were a nomadic people. But when we found a remarkable monument upon this world, we decided to remain here to study it. We discovered that the enormous structure is actually an ancient Zelnaga temple, dedicated to the race that sired us all. The temple is situated above a nexus of powerful cosmic energies. If we were to access those energies,
Then we should strike now while the Zerg still muster their forces.
alas, we cannot. In order to properly channel the energies of the temple, we will need the twin crystals, Urash and Callus, that legends say were separated many ages ago. The Urash is laced with pure Templar energies, while the Callus is comprised of dark Templar energy. Only by using these two crystals in unison can we hope to channel the potent energies of the temple.
Then it is clear that we must retrieve these crystals, wherever they may be.
Agreed. But first, we must deal with the Zerg and their two Cerebrates who have already taken up station around the temple itself. To arms, my children. Scour the temple grounds of this foul infestation.
Let's go.
Remember, young Templar, Cerebrates can be killed only by Dark Templar.
You require more Vespine gas.
My brethren will make short work of any Cerebrate. Executor, our sensors show that the two Cerebrates are surrounded by spore colonies. We will deploy our Corsairs to compensate for their defenses.
Adontoridas. Yes. Zanashkurina. I'm waiting. So be it. Emma, so be it.
Looks like I've got a cushy base over here. Looks like it wants me to expand.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Wow, I didn't realize I get control of it.
I stand ready.
So what did Corsairs do? Disruption web. I guess that stops buildings from doing anything?
Ready for battle. Let us attack. Service. Ready for battle. Yes. May I be of service? I stand ready. I'm waiting. Let us attack. Let us attack. May I be of service? May I be of service? At last.
Did all the transport ships get destroyed?
Ready for battle. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Attack. At last. Let us attack. You have not enough minerals. 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 Yes, let us attack. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Ready for battle.
Oh, disruption web. So it's like the Dragonhawks, yeah, cloud ability, I see. Where the always lazy guy is from. He was born in Russia and moved to Germany. A young kid. So I've always been confused as to whether he's Russian or German. And I think he is as well.
You require more Vespine gas.
Alright. I can get your Vespine gas right here, mate.
You require more Vespine gas. Let us attack. Yes. Let us attack. Oh, at last. I thought she was in my way. Yes. So be it. There are studio. Ready for battle. There are studio. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Yes.
Rude.
Let us attack. For honor. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Let us attack. Yes. I stand ready.
I'm think it's going to be Dark Templar Dragoons again, basically. Dragoons for anti-air, Dark Templar to get the actual mission done. To be honest, you could probably cheese this mission as well. Get enough Dark Templar and just go straight for the Cerebrate. Now I just need to know what the layout is like.
Ready for battle.
What's the hotkey? D. I'm pressing D. Oh, it's a lot of energy, that's why. Always Lazy's name is Peter, yes.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Additional pylons. Upgrade complete. You must construct additional pylons.
You can only get 4 in one shuttle, so there'll be more shuttles. Be ready to go in a moment. Don't think I'm going to necessarily have time for that.
Very well. engaged the enemy. So
May I be of service?
I'm waiting.
Ready for battle.
I'm waiting. Yes.
Stand ready.
Adun Toridas. Adun Toridas. For ire. Nearby.
May I be of service?
I'm waiting. For ire. Nearby. So be it. Zerashkurina. Farewell.
I stand ready. Let us attack. I stand ready.
Adun
May I be
Toridas.
of service?
The concentration.
Let us attack.
Just need an entrance point.
Let us attack. Let us attack. I thought ships in my way. Ready for battle. May I be of service? I stand ready.
Damn it. Oh, that's good.
Engage the enemy.
Is that the thing I gotta kill? No. Sag Cerebrit right at the back.
Adun Toridas. Upgrade complete.
Is there more Cerebrits there?
Engage the enemy.
Yes.
So be it.
Am I gonna get lucky and get it killed? Probably not. No. Okay, so we know what we need to do better now.
May I be of service? I stand ready. Let us attack. Let us attack. Let us attack. Protoss.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
God, he missed it, didn't I?
Upgrade complete.
Really messy. That didn't work. Okay, let's go back, get a few more units. Almost there then. Just about a few more units. I need like 2 different separate hotkey groups.
I stand ready. Adon Toridas. Let us attack.
Toridas. Upgrade complete.
Ready for battle.
Upgrade's complete now.
Yes. Adun Toridas. I'm waiting. Zakashkurina. You require more Vespine gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Toridas. You must construct additional pylons. I'm waiting. We are under attack.
Let us attack.
I be of service?
Protoss. You require more Vespian gas.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
God, they're so close. I think that's probably it. There she is. Sexy lady.
Well done, mighty Protoss. I'm glad to see that you all are as violent as ever.
Kerrigan, what mockery is this?
Relax, warriors. Despite what you may think, I haven't come here to fight you.
This is laughable. Do you truly expect us to believe that your intentions here are honorable? That these Zerg here are not under your sway?
Look, the Cerebrates you've killed were my enemies as well. If you let me explain, I'm sure you'll understand that—
You are the enemy of all who live, Kerrigan. What makes you think we would have anything to do with you?
Because, Zeratul, I bring news of an event that threatens us all. If you'd be so good as to escort me back to your citadel, I'll tell you everything I know.
Very well, Kerrigan. We shall hear what you have to say. But be warned, we will not suffer your treachery here.
I don't know if I trust her. The quest for Urash. Your ass.
Now then, Kerrigan. Perhaps you had best explain yourself. What is this news you've come to give?
There is a new Overmind growing on Char.
Impossible. Why should we believe anything you have to say?
Because, Zeratul, I'm no longer the mindless murderess whom you fought on Char. The Overmind is dead. Whatever warped control it once had over me is gone. I know that this is a lot to take in all at once, but you've got to believe me. There's more at stake here.
She lies. She is infested to the core. I, for one, will not listen to any of this.
Silence, Judicator. Continue, Kerrigan.
Apparently, many of the renegade Cerebrates, commanded by Dagoth, have merged into a new Overmind. Fortunately, the creature is still in its infant stages. It can't control the swarm yet. But Dagoth and the others still have control over most of the broods. The two Cerebrates you killed here were part of Dagoth's forces. Look, I don't need to tell you all what might happen if that thing reaches maturity. I can guarantee you that should it awaken,
Voices do
it'll
change,
take
don't
full
they?
control of me, just like it did before. I don't want that to happen, and I'm pretty sure you don't want it to happen
I sounded
either.
like it for a moment.
Even if what you say is true, our priority is to save this world, not assault the new Overmind. We must find the crystals Urash and Kalis before we are all vanquished.
Then I'll help you with your search. If you can defeat the renegade Zerg gathered here, it'll weaken the efforts of Dagoth and his ilk.
My children, you must put aside your fears and misgivings to accomplish what must be done. For the time being, Kerrigan will assist you in your endeavors. Though she has been your enemy, it is enough that we share the same agenda now. Allow her time enough to prove herself to you, and you may find her to be a valued ally. For now, you must focus on the task at hand. Search for the Urash on the planet Braxis, and let nothing stop you from recovering it.
We will do what you ask, Matriarch. But you cannot expect us to forgive Kerrigan's crimes against our race. Executor, prepare our forces. We shall debark for the planet Braxis before the next moonrise.
We ride. Oh, what's going on here? I get to control these. Yeah, let's do goes to the back. Looks like a slaughter. All your base are belong to us. You can see how many scarabs they've got left. Kerrigan action. Take care of that. Looks like I'm going to want to set myself up a base.
Explain something to me, Zeratul. Why did your people leave such a secret crystal in the hands of these Terrans?
We didn't. Long ago, this world was a Protoss colony called Kerrigan. When the strife between our tribes escalated, this planet...
Get that 9 health Kerrigan.
Crystal were abandoned. These Terrans have come here recently.
Yes, Cerebrate. I'm listening.
Lazy scarabs. It's like a giant hand just pulling the whole thing across.
What is it now? What is it now? A bold move. On my way. Bold move. On my way. Yes, Cerebrate. All right.
Executor, we have a problem. Our warp matrix was damaged during transit. Because of the extensive damage, we will be unable to warp in stargates to this location.
All right.
We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Walk on ice.
On my way. A bold move. Yes, Cerebrate. On my way. A bold move. Yes, Cerebrate. On my
She's just
way.
going for a little stroll to think things through. Think over the mistakes she's made in the past, the effects she's had on people.
You've not enough minerals. Transmit. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
What is it now? A bold move.
Awaiting instructions. You've not enough minerals.
Yes, Cerebrate.
Transmit. Initiated.
What is it now? All right.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
What is it now? All right.
Whoa!
On my way. All right. On my way. A bold move. I'm listening.
Building shield battery restores energy and rapidly discharges it to heal your unit shields. Yeah, she doesn't have shields, does she? You mean for like the dragoons?
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You require more Vespene being gas.
Oh, right.
What is it now? All right.
So no intention of zealots here. Or maybe just no. What's the first two upgrades here then? Are those for air weapons? I think those upgrades.
Warriors have engaged the enemy. Make use of me.
Yes, Cerebrate?
You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas.
I'm listening. Yes, Cerebrate? What is it now? I'm listening.
Dragoons and Reavers? Sounds good to me. I wouldn't mind an observatory. So I can start seeing what the heck is going on.
I'm listening. What is it now? What is it now? What is it now?
Upgrade complete.
What is it now?
You require more Vespine gas.
I'm listening. All right. What is it now?
This guy's possibly going to cast a nuke if I go down there. I'm curious.
Instructions.
What is it now? On my way. On my way. All right.
Oh man, that fishing.
Make use of me. Commencing. Upgrade complete. Commencing.
What is it now?
Ghost is coming down.
What is it now? I'm listening.
Proceeding.
What is it now?
Make use of me. We are under attack.
What is it now? A bold move.
For vengeance. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough handlebars. Awaiting instructions. Commencing.
That was my mistake. Kerrigan was not supposed to be walking out there. I bet the save didn't work. Oh, good, it did. Yeah, Kerrigan was not supposed to be walking around.
All right.
She thought she'd go for a fucking stroll or something. Again.
You require more Vespine gas.
Cerebrate.
I am needed. Transmitted. Initiated. Make use of me. For vengeance. Make use of me. Awaiting instructions. Upgrade complete.
Yes, Cerebrate.
I am needed. Commencing.
What is it now?
Make use of me.
I'm listening. What is it now?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. engaged the enemy. I have returned.
She's squishy as all hell on this.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm listening. Yes, Zeratul.
Not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
How come they can't attack him? That's weird.
You've not enough minerals.
What is it now? Yes, Zeratul.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals to make use of.
What is it now?
You've not enough minerals.
I'm listening.
What's up with this Dragoon attacking that? I guess he's got range? That's alright though, isn't it? Wasn't expecting him to be in range for that.
Not enough minerals.
What is it now? What is it now? Yes, Zeratul. Yes, Zeratul.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is it now?
Upgrade complete. You've not enough minerals.
What
Your
is it
warriors have
now?
engaged the enemy. Instructions.
What is it now? I'm listening.
I have returned. You've not
Yes,
enough
Zeratul.
minerals. You've not enough minerals.
Yes, Zeratul. Yes, Zeratul. What is it now?
You've not enough
What is it
minerals.
now? I'm listening.
Instructions. Commencing.
I'm listening.
Confirmed. Knockout. Commencing.
Yes, Zeratul.
Instructions.
I'm listening.
Transmitted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is it now?
I am needed. Receiving. Reply. For vengeance.
I'm listening.
resistance.
I'm listening. I'm listening. What is it now? Yes, separate.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm listening.
Not enough minerals.
I'm listening. Yes, separate.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespene gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is it now?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yes, separate.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Receiving.
Wonder if this is probably one of those levels you could just do in like 2 seconds.
Crystal's here, boys. Send in a probe to gather it up. and
No.
I'll get Kira's
You
gun.
need to get a probe
You
anyway.
have done well, Kerrigan. There's more to you than it seems. Perhaps I have misjudged you.
Given our history, I can't say I blame you. Let's just get the job done.
Oh, never mind actually. You could have done it.
Executor, our sensors have just identified a large group of Terran vessels. However, their configuration profile is unlike any Terran group yet encountered. We are receiving a transmission from the fleet's command ship, identifying itself as the Alexander.
Protoss Commander. I am Admiral Alexei Stukov of the United Earth Directorate. We are here to take control of the Terran Dominion and all of its outlying colonies. You are in direct violation of Terran space and have openly attacked Terran troops. Lower your shields and power down your weapon systems. The UED will be taking custody of your ships and whatever spoils you have garnered from this planet.
United Earth Directorate. Raynar spoke of the distant Terran homeworld called Earth. These humans have come a long way to make war on us.
Have faith, Zeratul. You almost sound as if you fear these humans. What are they to such as we? Was it not we who defeated the dreaded Overmind?
Yes, Artanis, we did vanquish the Overmind. But we did so with the help of humans. Do not be so quick to underestimate
Yeah, give us
them.
some credit.
Of course. Executor, I shall test the mettle of these humans by scouting ahead of your ships and finding a way through this blockade. In Toro Tassadar!
Destroy all power generators to pierce the UED blockade. Blockade. That's the Trade Federation.
State your will.
Hey, there's Artanis. Floating around like he owns the place.
I am ready.
I long for combat.
Direct my wrath. Consider it done.
So our mission was to destroy all power generators.
Indeed. Direct my wrath.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna go back on that. I don't really want to lose that.
State your will. Indeed.
I long for combat. Command, Shogun.
Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor. Consider it done. State your will. Indeed. I concur. For ire.
Transmitted. Receiving Shogun. Make use of me. Implementing command.
I am ready.
Implementing command.
Direct my wrath. Indeed.
Make use of me. WTii initiated.
I am ready.
Input command. Initiated. Shogun. For vengeance.
State your will. For ire. I concur. Consider it done. I am ready. For ire. State your will. Yes, Executor. For ire. Yes, Executor. For ire.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Whoa.
For ire.
What are you doing? I'm not sure what I'm doing all this for anyway, because this is where the things are. So I should be just trying to skip to those, so do this one.
For ire.
And then move on.
Consider it done. For ire. Executor, with the power generator destroyed, the missile turrets on this platform are no longer operational. However, we will need reinforcements to finish the job.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
Yes, Executor.
I'm waiting for fire.
I am ready. I concur. For ire. Consider it done. Indeed. I am ready. Consider it done.
Okay.
State your will. I am ready. State your will.
Yes. Nema. For ire.
Yes, Executor. Indeed.
For ire.
Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor.
Yes.
Ah, I thought there might be something left behind.
Yes. Very well.
Oh, you want the swell face back. Yeah, forget about that. That's fine.
Yes. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yes, Executor.
That looks like a nasty one. I might just be able to cheese it though.
Yes. For ire. Nema. So be it. Thus I serve. Thus I serve.
I am ready. Indeed. I concur. Consider it done. I concur. Consider it done.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Indeed.
That's not quite what I was playing. Holy shit. Well, that was a little bit overkill, wasn't it? 3 battle cruisers. How am I supposed to kill that? I reckon that's probably the last one you do, maybe. That feels like that might be the last one you do. Because 3 battle cruisers is one hell of a lot of defense. I might want to go the other way then.
Consider it done. State your will. Direct my wrath. For ire. For ire. I concur. State your will. Indeed.
Well, that one.
For ire.
Yeah, I should have done that one actually.
I concur. Consider it done.
Depends how many tanks there are over there.
For ire. Indeed.
I think there was a siege tank here, wasn't there?
Consider it done.
Easy
For ire.
They get so agitated.
Consider it done. Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor. For ire.
Killed it yet?
I concur. For ire. Consider it done. Consider it done.
I don't like the amount of damage I took there.
Indeed. For ire. Consider it done. Indeed. Consider it done. I am ready. Direct my wrath. For ire. Direct my wrath. Indeed. I concur.
Awaiting command. To run. Standing by. Contact. Awaiting command.
Yes, Executor. I am ready. Direct my wrath. Indeed. Consider it done. Yes, Executor.
She hallucinating instructions. Erasculio. So be it. Very well.
State your will. Yes, Executor. Indeed. I am ready. State your will.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
I'm waiting. Erasculio.
I am ready. Yes, Executor. For ire.
For ire.
I am ready.
Yes.
For ire.
I do like me some reinforcements. Levels like this are really kind of stressful because you don't really know.
For ire.
Once you've played it, it's not so bad, but you don't really know the layout.
For ire. Consider it done.
I'm waiting. Am I? So be it. Am I?
State your will. I concur. For ire. Consider it done. Yes, Executor. Indeed. State your will. Direct my wrath.
Warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat, Erasculio. So be it.
Yes, Executor. Consider it done.
I'm waiting command.
State your will. I am ready. Consider it done. Direct my wrath. State your will. State your will.
Erasculio. I'm waiting.
Direct my wrath. Direct my wrath. Indeed. State your will. I concur. Consider it done.
Erasculio. I'm waiting for iron. What now calls? I long for combat. I'm waiting. Yes. I long for combat. I'm waiting for iron.
This is a bitch.
Am I? Very well. Time for vengeance.
I am ready. Consider it done. For ire. Direct my wrath.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
So many mines.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So Artanis getting wrecked.
Standing by. So be it. For ire.
Can you not reach him, Mr. Dragoon? I'm pretty sure you can. What the fuck? Did that spider mine just fly above ground? It just propelled itself onto a cliff top.
Direct my wrath.
A little cheaty.
State your will. I am ready. Direct my wrath. I am ready. Consider it done.
Oh man.
Direct my wrath. For ire. I am ready. I concur. I am ready. I am ready.
Standing by. I'm waiting. So be it. My path is set.
Yes, Executor. Consider it done. Indeed. State your will. I am ready.
Contact.
I am ready.
Standing by.
Direct my wrath. I concur. For ire.
Awaiting command. Standing by. Initiating. For vengeance. Contact.
He's not even doing damage anymore. Stop taking that. I guess it has a miss rate or something. Not all of those hits go through.
Yes, Executor.
I can just destroy this one very easily, actually. Just killing it now. This one can burn to the ground. Any more Dragoons? I got those Reavers, but I can hold on to those just to nuke the last one.
For vengeance.
State your will.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
Direct my wrath.
Engage the enemy.
There's always one. Bloody hell. I might just be able to beeline to it. Only that much.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
State your will. Consider it done. I am ready. Yes, Executor.
I'm gonna leave that guy here as punishment.
Direct my wrath. State your will.
Vigilant.
Yes, Executor.
Your presence.
Consider it done.
Engage the enemy.
State your will.
I wondered if Artanis. Okay, I just won't take Artanis with me. That's fine. I kept him back so he wouldn't be taking the hits, but he's obviously got hit by something. Done. Artanis, you stay out of this one, mate. You're the only reason why I can lose this.
Vigilant. We feel your presence. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We feel your presence.
Those are fishing drops. Blimey. Oh, okay. Return to Char.
Executor, the Urash is secured, and the UED has given up the chase. We are currently holding perimeter orbit over the planet Char. Zeratul, have you locked onto the location of the Callus?
I made a music video called Charred Connection. Also one called Charred Connection 2. Themed and using only sounds from the Starcraft 2 cinematic.
Fluctuating energy signature at its location. I am, however, unable to identify the signature's source.
That should be obvious, gentlemen. The source is the Overmind itself. When the Cerebrits merged together, they must have locked onto the Callus energies and nested near it. It's probable that there'll be a number of broods protecting that area. It's risky, but if we can strike hard and fast, we might be able to fight our way through their defenses and escape with the crystal.
Comrades, I may have an alternative. Seeing as how the Overmind is still in its infant stages, I wonder if we might be able to disrupt its control over those broods. If we can do enough superficial damage to the creature, it might pacify the Zerg nearest to it, allowing us some time to retrieve the Callus.
A bold plan, young Artanis. Your courage rivals that of mighty Tassadar himself.
You give me too much credit, noble Zeratul. I am not worthy enough to even speak his name.
Touching. Look, boys, either of these plans will work, but let's not waste any time. I'll be able to exert limited control over a few of the Zerg here and provide you with some backup. But the longer we stay, the more we risk losing both the crystals again.
Agreed. Executor, deploy your forces. May Adun be with you.
You too, mate.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
I wondered how long it would be until that probe got killed. Not long. Okay. Harry, mate, how you doing? Okay, so this is going to be a cluster duck. So you either get the probe or you just beast the overmind. Probably going to beast the overmind. Mass carriers? Did someone say mass carriers?
Not enough minerals.
Oh, there's your first. Look at this little cheeky chap. It's a shame I lost both my detectors. I won't be able to see future ones of those. Unless I get a slow-ass overlord. Who keeps talking about Harry. Get over it, mate.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
So Fespine Geyser over here. Better get that going since I only got one. Ah, nope. He's definitely saying Ferris wheel.
Instructions initiated. Yes. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I knew that was going to attack me. Where's my sunken colonies at? Thank you. Over here. Alright, let's try that again. PTR is already live.
I'm waiting. Nerasculio. I'm waiting.
I think this is a bit reckless. It worked much better when I sort of drew them out. Look at those clever hydralisks. The computer is a map hacker. Because I have built so much base defense, he decided to go for this base instead. Computer is such a map hacker. When does the PTR go to the live game? I don't know, man. Oh dear.
Not enough minerals.
Try and draw him away. That should be enough time. You slivering bastards.
Have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. Initiated. 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 Confirmed. Initiated. For the 19th. Confirmed. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Nerasculio. Your command. Nerasculio. So be it. For fire.
It gets very quickly out of hand. I'm not even going to load because I'm not even 100% sure if I saved it. I'll just finish it off with carriers. Just need something to spend all my bloody minerals on.
Instructions.
Carry your life, bro. Carry your life.
Carrier has arrived.
I heard, right?
Call.
Get your carrier on. May as well get the movement glare, maybe. Movement speed with these guys. These can be my observers.
Commencing. Call. Affirmative.
Cheeky scourge.
You require more Vespine gas. Your warriors have instructed the enemy.
Affirmative. Instructions. Your command. Your command. Carrier has arrived. Your class. Your command. Instructions. Your command. Instructions.
We are under attack. The enemy. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, they're back at it again. Slimy hydralisks.
Your command. You have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Honoring complete. My life fire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat. Isatsu. She house. Plus my servants. My life fire. My life fire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy claws. Your command upgrade not enough minerals. Your class. You have not enough minerals.
I think a filthy scourge managed to get me.
My life fire. You have not enough minerals. Isatsu. My life fire. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the minerals.
Sound like pigs when you
For combat. My life for your warriors have engaged the life for My life for Instructions. Commencing. We are under attack. Your command. I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Isatsu. I long for combat. What now calls? We are under attack. House. What now calls? House. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. House. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, did all of my carriers get blown up? They did. Because they must have suicided into this.
Attack. I long for combat.
It's too late to save now.
Honor guide me. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
This sucks.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, here's the long one. I mean, once I got this sorted, I've got my minerals coming in, which is what we need.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Under attack. I long for combat. She house. Thus I serve.
an arbiter to support carriers, but these can see invisible units anyway, so the carriers are just going to do what the carriers are going to do. I don't think it's a terrible idea to get one arbiter though. For the carriers. It's just so expensive to research everything. Yeah.
Your command. The warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for combat. Affirmative. The warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. We are under attack. Instructions. Warrior has arrived. Your command. I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions.
I'll be ready to finish this in a moment.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Your command. Instructions. Carrier has arrived. Your command. Instructions. Commencing. Carrier has arrived. Instructions. Go. Vespene gas. Instructions. Instructions. Complete. Instructions. Carrier has arrived. Commencing.
It takes a while to get there, but we're almost there.
Instructions. Your command. Go. Your command. Your Protoss. Go to
The mass teleport thing isn't too good anyway, because I can pretty much get there from the corner. It's the Scourge that I need to worry about. So the Arbiter is going to be pretty important first, is that. If I can kill their detectors, and then just hide into the Arbiter every time that the Scourge try to get me.
We are under attack. Field stabilized.
Where's my Arbiter? Oh, he's on his way.
We feel your presence. Affirmative. We are vigilant. We feel your presence. Instructions. Carrier has arrived. Your command. Instructions. Upgrade complete. Instructions. Affirmative. Class name. Your class. Instructions. Affirmative. Commencing. You require more Vespene gas.
I forgot. Was the Scourge explosive damage?
Carrier has arrived.
Was it AoE? Area of effect? So much.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Executor,
Upgrade complete.
Callus is ours. Let us depart this wretched world and return to Shakuras. Provided there is still a Shakuras to return to.
It's so cheesy. I'm sorry. Spend all that time for that one moment. The Insurgent.
Congratulations,
Oh wow,
Executor.
Aldaris was a bad guy.
Your success has brought us the promise of hope against the Zerg. However, we face a new threat within our own ranks. In your absence, Judicator Aldaris and an entire legion of Kali survivors from Ire have begun an open revolt against us.
By the gods, this is ill news indeed. Why would Aldaris betray us so?
He and his ilk believe that it was wrong to have abandoned Ire and consorted with our people. Their prejudices have driven them to perpetuate the Conclave's sins against us. Even now, Aldaris and his loyalist Templar forces are preparing to attack our citadel.
I can scarcely believe this. As if the Zerg were not enough. Matriarch, are you certain of this?
All too certain, young Templar. Executor, as Matriarch of the Dark Templar and Custodian of this world, I hereby order you to terminate Judicator Aldaris and quell this untimely uprising without delay. There will be no dissent among us while the Zerg are poised to strike.
There's something amiss here. The Matriarch has always been a wise and gentle soul. Though there is some merit in her decision, this is very unlike her.
That may well be. But right now, we have a friend to kill. May Adun forgive us. Be advised, Executor. Our forces are divided.
Ooh.
Aldaris has taken control of our Templar warriors and arbiters. It is possible that he may even send Archons against us.
Fear not, comrades, for we have Archons of our own. Should the dire need arise, all Dark Templar may merge to become Dark Archons. Though we sacrifice our warriors in doing so, only the might of the Dark Archons can match the forces of Aldaris.
There's 3 Aldarises. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. So my main mission here is simply to kill Aldaris. Now, what goes on in my head is, what's the quickest way to do that? It does look like air units would be the quickest way to cheese that. With all honesty. So the key now... we can use these to micro. And look for another base. Oh, they don't have attack. Lol. What good are they, eh? What good are they?
Not enough minerals.
They got mind control there. I don't know, yeah. I'm starting to understand these maps better. If there's an expansion on one side, there's probably going to be expansion on the other side on a map like this. Should be able to do this one really quickly then. He says...
You have not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
There's a Dark Templar. No, it's an Observer. Okay.
Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Mind control is pretty overpowered versus a computer that just suicides its units on you. Get this stuff for free. That's fine. That's basically just defense until I can get my mass carriers. Jeez, Aldaris. I just don't fancy the stress of having to just try to get close to the platform and reach him from there and get side-stormed whilst I'm doing it. I'm too lazy to be dealing with that stress. Okay, I'll be timed soon. It is time. Mind control Aldaris. I get the feeling you probably can't do that.
Not enough energy.
Yeah. Seems to suggest that you can, although he's not moving to do it. Well, now I would kind of want to know. Does Brood War have its separate campaign? Yes, that's what I'm playing right now. Am I going to play it after the Starcraft? Yeah, I'm playing Brood War right now. Energy.
We are under attack.
Wow, that wrecked my defense. say someone sent you a good PC and a copy of Warhammer 40k expansion pack, would you be willing to play for it? Warhammer 40k, you'd have to explain to me what that is, because there's a million Warhammer games. The only Warhammer game I remember playing is the one... It's like the Dark Wars, it had Necrons and stuff like that. There's like 4 expansions to it. It had orcs and you had to take over points. That's really my only familiarity with Warhammer, apart from the fact that I was amazed by how awesome some people were when it came to putting effort into creating... When I was a kid, there was this magazine you could pick up for free at the Games Workshop, and it was basically just to show off all of their models in these scenarios that were created. It was art. Someone would use polyester or whatever it is and paintwork and all this kind of stuff to set up this battlefield, and then they'd put all these, you know, the Eldar or the Eridar, whatever they're called, versus, you know, the Marines, and the Space Orcs versus the Marines, and the dungeon setting. I wish I could find that, actually. I don't think I have that anymore, but I remember looking at that and I was like, wow, that is absolutely incredible what some people can do. I've played a lot of the Warhammer. Dawn of War, that's the one. Yeah, Dawn of War, I played that. I played enough of it, I think. Because I played through all of them. But I think I stopped on the Winter one. The one with the picture of the Winter Soldiers. That doesn't really look like Warhammer at all. Like, I got a bit bored through that campaign. And I tried out the other ones, because I think when I bought it, I got, like, all of the expansions at one time. I can't remember what offer it was, but I remember doing that.
You require more Vespine gas. Make use of power overwhelming.
Save the game. Play the ball. Okay, well this is about as efficient as I can be. I mean, I could be more efficient if I got mass gateways. That was the other thing I was doing, wasn't it? It's like, you get too many minerals, so you just get billions of gateways and just send mass zealots suiciding. Suicide zealots. I got 156 food already. I guess that's on all the units I've been stealing. I've got to be careful with that, otherwise I won't be able to build too many carriers.
Carrier has arrived. Carrier has arrived. You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas.
Protoss movement speed is already in research. Alright, we can test our little shuttle. Good luck getting a shuttle over there without it being killed somehow. But maybe. It looks pretty empty. This guy looks like there might be a ramp to get up to there. So I'm going to target my gateways to the dude at the ramp. I'm going to mind control the Aldaris on the right. I don't think it's going to work though. It seems to let me do it, but I reckon when I get there, something's not going to happen.
We are under attack.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Where's my carriers? Let's deal with these pesky buggers. I don't really want to mind control anymore. I'm mind controlled enough. I'll just rebuild the thing that you destroyed. Oh, I already had built that.
under attack. You must construct additional pylons. Must have energy. Must be.
Maybe multiple shuttles. Yeah, that looks quite easy to get to him. So if I just built like another shuttle, that could tank the first hits.
Affirmative. Commencing.
No, I might just go... I gotta suicide a bunch of units. Because I want to get mass...
I am in your command. Must have energy.
mass feedback Aldaris.
Engage the enemy.
So it begins.
We are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Think I'd be caught so easily, did you, Executor? You have only destroyed.
So it destroys him.
Phantom.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yet again, Executor.
This has got to be the easiest level of all of them.
Simulacrum of myself. You believe me to be a traitor.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
And the matriarch who will usher our race to oblivion.
Stop me. So that's the real deal.
Finished.
Oh, never mind. I actually got him.
Surrender your remaining forces and join us in eradicating the Zerg.
I would sooner die, Dark One, than tarnish the memory of Ire by joining with you. Your fate was sealed the moment your matriarch allied herself with the Queen of Blades. Those of us still loyal to Ire will never be slaves to Kerrigan and her broods.
Aldaris, be reasonable. Kerrigan has changed. She no longer seeks to enslave anyone. Do not force us to destroy you.
You can no longer afford to be so naive, Artanis. While you were securing the crystals, I discovered that your matriarch has been harboring a dark secret. She has been manipulated by...
I've no time for this.
What have you done?
I just cleaned up your mess, Protoss. Don't be so squeamish.
Wretched creature. This was not Protoss matter. You had no right to interfere.
Don't mind me.
Be gone from this world. You are no longer welcome among us.
Fine. I've done what I came here to do. I've ensured the destruction of the renegade Cerebrants, and I used you to do it. Have fun, mighty Protoss. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
It's the slowest, shittest getaway vehicle ever. The Overlord. Countdown.
This entire chain of events has been masterminded by Kerrigan, and we played right into her hands.
Yes, we did, Artanis. Yet our course is set, nonetheless. Using the Temple's energies against the Renegade Zerg may accomplish Kerrigan's aims, but it is still our only chance of survival.
And survive we will, my warriors. For too long have we labored in futile defense, as our enemies push us further and further away from victory. The time has come to let loose the full fury of our powers. Never again shall Shakuras be despoiled by the foul touch of alien species. These Zerg shall be the first to fall before us.
Matriarch, I have served you for many millennia. I have always valued your wisdom and strength. Yet, lately, in your mind, I have sensed something that clouds your true spirit. Though Kerrigan has gone, I wonder if her treachery still remains.
Be at ease, Zeratul. I am still the same Raszagal you have always known. These recent events have weighed heavily upon me, and I am wearied. But fear not. My warrior spirit will shine before you and light your path to victory.
Indeed.
The time for action is upon us. The crystals must be taken to the temple while the Zerg still muster their forces. I shall carry the Urash myself, while Zeratul handles the Callus.
Executor, you shall provide escort for Artanis and Zeratul as they make their way to the temple. God's willing, we will channel the energies of the Zelnaga and scour this world clean of the Zerg. Go now, my children, and know that the survival of our entire race depends upon your actions.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's bloody do it. I don't know about that, Arta. What makes you think you can pet an overlord? It might bite your hand off.
When you bring the crystals to the temple, the Zerg will surely send all their legions to destroy you. You must be prepared to protect the temple itself from the swarm.
So we've got a forge, we've got cybernetics core, robotics facility, Plix, Citadel of the Doom, Templar Archive. They'll build them. Let me get round to what it is that I actually want out of it. I've got Citadel of the Doom over here apparently, but screw it. I'm gonna... Oh, will I cancel? I guess so. Cancel the Citadel of the Doom.
State your will.
You've not enough minerals. My life for hire.
You address me.
State your will.
So we need to... Let's just recuperate what the mission objective is. Bring Artanis and Zeratul to the temple. Protect the temple from the Zerg. So probably as soon as I get there, there's going to be like... Well, it says a countdown, doesn't it?
Yes, Executor.
You have to survive a certain amount of time, so I'm going to want to make sure I'm pretty strong before I can do that. I'll probably get a shuttle just to see if there's anywhere... I mean, I can fly around. Oh, no, observer. Observer. Get an observer.
Direct my route. Yes, Executor.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
For hire.
You've not enough
State your
minerals.
will.
You've not enough minerals.
Indeed.
Oh, Artanis is my, he's my homeboy. He's my wingman. He's got my back.
You've not enough
Why can't I get observatory? Which one did I build then? Clearly not an observatory. So many bloody Protoss buildings. Probably the least familiar with Protoss, strangely enough.
I am ready.
So There's no Thespian geyser over here that I can see. Look at all that. All that technology. Has anyone ever, especially in a multiplayer game, realistically been able to get all this tech?
Yes, Executor. Direct my wrath. I concur.
Speaking Klingon again.
You require more Vespine gas.
Direct my wrath. State your will.
There's not enough minerals.
State your will.
Okay, that's defenses done more or less.
I do this for
State your will.
Upgrade complete.
I imagine I'm just going to mass carrier this. You know I'm going to mass carrier every level, you know, right? Unless I can get away with mass sellers. Which I should be building for, because like I said, that's something that you inevitably end up having to go anyway, because of the resources.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So there's an expansion. Oh shit.
I am ready. Yes, Executor.
My life for ire.
I am ready.
So there's probably going to be a base to the right as well.
My life for ire.
State your will. State your will.
My life for ire. You must construct
Probably
additional
it.
pylons. Life for ire. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
Trying to scout so hard to keep alive.
You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals. My life for ire.
Cheap as
Have
chips.
engaged the enemy. My life for ire. My life for ire. I long to construct additional pylons. For combat. My life for additional pylons. Make use of me. My life for iron. For our new legends. The warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for powerful pylons. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for ire.
I am ready. I concur.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. My life for ire. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Direct my wrath.
Good old zealots. Getting the job done.
Engage the enemy. Initiated. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Requirable Vespine gas. Requirable Vespine gas.
Consider it done.
I long for combat.
State
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
I concur.
Upgrade complete. I long for combat.
State your will.
What now calls? Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting instructions. Lotai. Sheer house. Receiving. I long for combat. Sheer house. Galossus. What now warriors have engaged the enemy. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's a bad fight to pick, Mr. Hydralis. That's a bad fight to pick.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Galossus. I love combat. Transmit. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I long for upgrade complete. My life for ire. You require my life for ire. Now block you. The warriors have engaged the enemy.
The Dragoons are too fat.
Receiving.
Can't bust their way out.
The enemy. My life for ire. Your warriors have engaged my life for ire.
How long to finish your campaigns? At the moment, I'm finding that each Starcraft campaign is on roughly about 5-ish hours each. So you would say 15 hours per original campaign, 15 hours per expansion. So probably about 30 hours. Playing it again, you could probably do it quicker. But on average, you can probably do it quicker anyway, but just on average, say 20 to 30 hours. Depending on how quick you are. How much you know what you're doing. How good you are at sort of getting past levels. At the moment, I normally play it safe for most levels. Like right now, I'm securing expansion. I am being quite aggressive before I move on to this objective. Because it's always the worst feeling in the world that it's similar to a Warcraft 3 level. There's a Warcraft 3 level where you have to protect the base for 30 minutes and then you almost always die in like the last I don't know, 20 seconds. So you have to be as careful as possible. In Starcraft, you can probably get away with knocking. Yeah.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Fleet beacon. Have I not built fleet beacon yet?
Yes, Executor. We are under attack. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The carriers will make the last part of this level really easy, as usual. A million carriers just sitting by this. Whenever something spawns to come and attack you, they'll just wipe it out. I mean, most units will do that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Stubborn blight.
My life for ire. My life for have engaged the enemy.
Must be something maybe burrowed down there? Is that why the blight's not there? Now it's moved. A bit late though. And there's another base.
I long for combat.
Don't mind me. Yeah, I can probably make a go for it now.
Upgrade complete.
Senates will do a good enough job. That's the thing, Mutalisks are annoying, but they're not that overpowered. Unless the computer gets millions of them, which it doesn't. So you can just mass Zealots, really. Get away with it.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Just overrun the computer.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am ready.
Your orders, Templar.
State your will.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived. Commencing. Your command? Your command?
Yes, Executor. The rush is secured.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Aldaris is secured.
Executor. Zeratul and I will begin to channel the temple's energies. You must prevent the Zerg from destroying the temple while we work. Adun be with you, Executor.
Why not? This is gonna be super easy though. Uh-oh. Surprised I didn't try to do a drop attack. Legion TD. And that's the Oracle in the middle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Affirmative.
We are under attack.
We've got a stupid amount of food. Oh, there's the frisky fella. He's gone now. He's in the Starcraft too. They're the big lads.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals. We are under attack.
Oh, damn. Well, I really hope I saved it. What the hell? I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I looked away for 1 second. I cleared that. I looked away for 1 second and
Bring
boom.
the crystals to the temple. The Zerg will surely
Please
send
don't let
all
this
their
be one of those ones where the save didn't work. It is one of those ones where the save didn't work. That's crazy, man. This happens, I've said this happens every single time, and I'm right. This has happened in every single expansion, every single campaign playthrough I've done.
Your orders, Templar.
That's ridiculous. That is genuinely ridiculous. I definitely saved it. I would have at least saved it once.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, shit. Feels bad, man.
Your orders, Templar.
Yes, Executor.
So stupid.
Yes, Executor.
Address me.
Your warriors have engaged me.
Yes, Executor.
I do this for Ire.
I am ready.
I do this for Ire.
Well, shit, man. That was a hell of a lot of time spent getting my economy going.
When you bring the crystals to the temple,
And then the
Zerg
save
will-
bug killed me. GG, save bug.
State your will.
GG. Well played.
I am ready. For ire. Consider it done. Direct my wrath.
Under attack.
Consider it done. Indeed. State your will. State your will. I am ready. Direct my wrath. Direct my wrath. I am ready. I concur. Indeed. I am ready.
We are under attack.
Direct my wrath. Consider it done. I concur. I am ready.
You address me.
I am ready. State your will. State your will. Consider it done. State your will. I concur. Consider it done.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Direct my wrath. State your will. Consider it done. Direct my wrath. I am ready. For ire. Consider it done. Indeed. I am ready. Yes, Executor. Yes, Executor.
Silverane. She's not a member of my family as far as I know.
State your will.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Direct my wrath.
What's Artanis do?
Indeed.
Feeling when you can't
Yes,
get control again.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
What's up with all the aggression lately?
Yes, Executor. Direct my wrath. For ire. Yes, Executor.
You've not enough minerals.
Yes, Executor. Indeed.
You've not enough minerals.
I am ready. Yes, Executor. I am ready. Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor. Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor. Direct my wrath. Direct my wrath. For ire. I am ready.
See how much faster I can do this level now.
Direct my wrath. State your will.
I do hate that delay before the building actually gets built. It's very clunky. You have to deliberately wait just like an extra half second to a second for it to really work.
Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor. State your will. Yes, Executor.
You address me.
You've not enough minerals.
State your will. I am ready. Indeed.
We are under attack.
Direct my wrath. I am ready. State your will. I am ready. State your will. Direct my wrath. Direct my wrath. I concur. For ire.
Nothing's a waste of minerals because you get too many minerals in this game.
Consider it done.
You can see how much I've already spent on my minerals.
Upgrade complete.
Plus, base defense is always valuable. Always.
You require more Vespine gas.
Yes, Executor. Consider it done.
Upgrade complete. You require more Vespene gas.
Yes, Executor.
We are under attack.
I concur.
Instructions. For vengeance.
Direct my wrath.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I concur. I am ready. Indeed. Yes, Executor.
Right, I can go back now and take the base in the bottom left. Do it either way around, I suppose. Look at my minerals now. Look at my fucking minerals.
Yes, Executor. Yes, Executor. I concur. I am ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Indeed.
You guys are not supposed to be going that way.
Consider it
How
done.
did you get up there anyway? You're supposed to be going this way. Silly buggers.
I concur. Indeed.
Upgrade complete.
State your will. State your will. Indeed.
Oh boy. I can't believe this is so far back. I've got to do all this again. Oh my god.
State your will. Direct my wrath. State your will. For ire. Indeed.
What happened to all my cookies? I had like 500 of them, and now I've got 50.
Consider it done.
My life for ire.
Direct my wrath. I am ready. Yes, Executor. Under attack.
Sloths do like to eat a lot.
Direct my wrath. Yes, Executor.
Use of me. Initiated. For vengeance. Commencing. Torah. Commencing. For vengeance.
I am ready.
House. My life for ire. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Consider it done. I am ready. Yes, Executor. I concur. For ire. Direct my wrath. I am ready. Direct my wrath.
We are under attack.
I am ready. State your will. I concur.
We are under attack. Life for ire.
Consider it done.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yes, Executor.
We are under attack. Upgrade complete. We are under attack.
State your will.
You can't stop them all.
Gas. We are under attack.
Indeed.
We are under attack. Carrier has arrived. We are under attack. Affirmative. Commencing. attack! Life for hire! You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You require more Vespine gas. Carrier has arrived. All life for hire. Commencing. Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. What now calls? Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Instructions. Upgrade complete. What now calls? Commencing.
Okay. What's the other base? And that's kind of it, I think.
We are under attack. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier has arrived. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions.
Yeah, I just noticed that I don't have the max interceptor thingy. I've got so many Protoss tech buildings and they all look kind of the same. I don't play enough to recognize the difference.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier has arrived. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. You require more Vespine gas. The enemy. You require more Vespine gas. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, SCN, that's fine.
Upgrade complete.
Do you think I took longer to get to this point than I did the first time round? Because I'm starting to wonder that now. Although I am as more pimped out this time, I think. My minerals are actually kind of low for once.
Carrier has arrived. Carrier has arrived. Affirmative.
I mean, there's a Zerg over here. Maybe I could take their base as well. You're not really supposed to. I mean, I've got an extra 15 minutes on top of this level, so this is going to be the longest playthrough ever. Every time I do this, I think, oh, hopefully I can keep this in, you know, 4 to 5 hours. That'd be awesome. It's too much. It's like 6 hours on top of like 2 to 3 hours of streaming already. And that's if I didn't do the 4 hours of streaming that I sometimes do. Very time intensive.
Complete. You require more Vespene gas.
This is new.
Carrier has arrived.
We are under attack.
Here come the Scourge, watch out. Okay, that didn't go too bad.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Over command. Carrier has arrived.
You have not enough minerals.
Protoss. Your command. Instructions. Your command. Your Protoss.
Oh, I forgot about those bloody probes.
Your command.
Right then, where's me Dark Templar?
So be it. Your orders, Templar.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Kas Narada.
Your warriors have engaged the
6
enemy.
food. It's cheaper than a Frostworm carrier in terms of food cost.
Instructions.
Just got to find where I put Artanis now.
Direct my wrath.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Kas Narada. Entaro Adun. I do this for Io. Carrier has arrived.
Alright,
Your Protoss.
I got wrecked last time because I was doing fine and then suddenly the computer was just like, and all your carriers are dead. So let's see if I can avoid that this time. I'm obviously going to get tons of defenses, although I don't have unlimited minerals like I normally
Rush
do.
is secured.
Although they'll start feeding in a bit more now.
Instructions. Instructions. Your Your command? The palace is secured.
Executor. Zeratul and I will begin to channel the temple's energies. You must prevent the Zerg from destroying the temple while we work. Adon be with you, Executor.
Or maybe it just killed the temple. I don't know, actually. Maybe they had those air-to-ground attacks and just nuked the temple. Also, nice sound from the temple there. Oh, yeah.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your Protoss. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Commencing. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. Instructions. Your command. Your command. Instructions. Commencing.
I was actually honestly thinking about going AFK beforehand. When the timer started, I was like, yeah, what can go wrong? Previous attempt.
Instructions. The warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier has arrived.
Close, I can't walk. It seems pretty impossible to lose it this time, but I said that last time.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier has arrived. Commencing. Affirmative. Affirmative. We are under attack. Commencing. Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I mean, look at this. This is the attack that probably got me killed. It was around 10-minute mark.
We are under attack. Your warriors have engaged instructions. We are under attack.
Hey, you managed to bust through that. Congratulations, mate. I got all the research I wanted, so not fast, mate. Don't worry about it, mate.
We are under attack.
That old portrait's really freaky. It's got that alien feel to it. The new stuff is definitely tighter and looks nicer, but it's lost that freaky charm that StarCraft... That's the problem with StarCraft 2 in a lot of ways, is what StarCraft 2 is, it made StarCraft seem less impactful as a horror. I know it's not a horror game, but the old sounds from StarCraft, especially the Zerg noises, were terrifying. And then in StarCraft 2, they just didn't sound... They sounded all squishy. And, I don't know, not as threatening. It's the same for the old looks. The old... It just looks a bit too polished and neat to be a Zerg unit. That one's a bit better. That still looks a bit sickly. You trying other places to attack me, are you, mate? Giving up on this one. Which one's the real temple?
Under attack.
For some reason, it's Fenix.
We are under attack.
Fenix is the Selnagataga temple. Selnagataga. This guy's got 6 kills. He's the hero.
We are under attack. We are under attack. Your Protoss. Instructions. We are under attack.
Is that the running joke that Fenix is always, you know, turning into something? Because he was something in StarCraft 2 as well, wasn't he? Like, he turns into a Dragoon, then in StarCraft 2 he turns into like another character. I don't even know what it is, but it's a mech unit. And now he's a building. He's gone one step up.
We are under attack.
No more fleet beacons.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, I'm going to be back in a moment. Refresh me water.
We are under attack. 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 Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
All that hard work the chair's been doing. You can have up to 200 food in StarCraft. And there's no food tax like there is in Warcraft 3. 1 minute to go! I don't think the computer's able to break this. It's having a good go at it though, isn't it?
The warriors have
Back in the day, this is a benchmark test for your computer. Just chucking millions upon millions of units, all the little sprites attacking one another, all the animations going off.
The channeling is...
We are under attack.
Withdraw our forces into the temple and brace yourself.
Wait for me! Okay. Well, that took probably about an hour and a half. Almost. Because of all the loading and saving and goodness knows what. That looks suspiciously like the planet Falcon. I was just wondering one thing during that cinematic. Why did it destroy the Zerg? Because the Selnaga said... I mean, I might have completely missed the point here, but the Selnaga said that the Protoss... Well, no, not that the Selnaga said it, but the Protoss of the child are one... say, for example, they're the left. They're the left child of the Selnaga, and the Zerg are the right child. So, if that Selnaga was programmed to destroy all life, or whatever it was, why would it be programmed to destroy Zerg life? Why not Protoss life? Because the Selnaga created them both, didn't they? I don't know. But there you go. I'm a little confused just at the ending of that. I mean, it was all nice and everything, but I don't know. Artanis, he certainly looks a lot better here in this cinematic. A bit more realistic. They tried to give him a bit more muscle. Okay, thank you so much everyone for watching. That was definitely an epic ending. So, awesome. Look forward to the next one because it gets better and better in my opinion. Terran and then Zerg. Proceeding. So, looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching and sticking by if you have done so. And make sure to thumbs up if you are still here and watching the video. Right then. Also, thanks to everyone on stream who's been watching as well. I do stream this over at twitch.tv/witty. I've got 2 campaigns left to go. So I think that was slightly less levels as well. That was more like 7 or 8, I would imagine. If I go back, I mean, just to be safe, if I clicked on the Protoss, yeah, 8. Okay, so yeah, I felt like that took a little bit less time than I was expecting, which is good for me because it means it's not taking me like 5 to 6 hours to complete each one. So yeah, probably about 4 hours I would imagine now on average for each of these. Awesome. Okay, thanks again everyone, and see you later. Bye bye.